app in the respective app stores on iOS and Android. And ZingoTV, they're also available on Roku Sticks, Amazon Fire TV Sticks, Google Chromecast, and all smart TVs 2016 forward. Welcome to a very special edition of Lavish. The next two editions are going to be special. Samantha Walters, who doesn't have her Halloween costume and all that. You made it safe to Washington, correct?
My flight actually got canceled, but I will be there tomorrow for sure, Joe. 100%.
When are you going to advise me that your flight got canceled? And
I didn't want you to worry, and I didn't want you to book another flight last minute. So, I definitely, I'm on it, Joe. Do not worry. Do not fire me. I will be there tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp. My flight should be arriving before then. So I'll get settled in and everything.
Well, your flight was at 6:28 a.m. tomorrow.
Is that the flight you booked, or
you booked another flight? All right, go with your flight. It saves me. No. All right, so let's go. First of all, Sam did an amazing job as my co-host on a special edition for Halloween Barn Burner Live. We were joined by all the ladies in the first hour, or some ladies on the first hour, and some guys in the second hour. What did you think of that Halloween spooky edition?
I know, for the one time I took your advice, Joe, I had a different background, which was, I know you were probably excited about that. That's a +1, but I was super excited.
Excited about different backgrounds. Yeah. Okay.
You do, Joe. Look, today you have the lavish background, which is interesting. I'm like, where's the H.E.R network? Oh my goodness. But I was super excited about that episode. Thank you to everyone who came on and talked about their show, talked about a whole bunch of other topics. I know towards the end, I had no clue what was going on. And I literally haven't even slept with my eyes shut in a while after one of the members on there asking me a question about entertainment. And I didn't even know. You know what he asked me? He asked me about Kim Kardashian's gift with the hologram. And I still cannot get over that. I'm still on that. I'm still holding it in my heart. And I'm like, I cannot believe I didn't read up on that. But, today we're going to break it down. We're going to talk about a lot of things. But I think today's episode I wanted to dedicate to COVID and obviously the election, since this is tomorrow, the 3rd, basically. So that's what we're going to talk about. And towards the end, I have a little recommendation treat for Netflix. So stay tuned, tune in. But yes, Joe. Joe, I cannot believe you actually came off and pulled off that amazing costume. I feel like if we had a costume award, you'd get it. Except for the leaking little liner on that part. But
all right, enough. Listen, first of all, a couple shout outs here. Okay. My good friend Eric Cohen's birthday today. Happy birthday, Eric Cohen. We've been friends since Aki Berg days, 1998. So since then, he said the home of the Stanley Cup champions, Toronto Maple Leafs, never happened. So happy birthday, Eric Cohen. It is November 2nd, meaning for men, it's Movember. Look, I haven't shaved since yesterday, so it's growing fast, not bad. My hair is not perfect, like I admit. It's not perfect because I was calling you, see if you got into Washington, doesn't return calls, already. So, look, happy birthday to Aaron Cohen. Movember, go and support Movember. What do ladies do for Movember?
We bundle up. I feel like it's getting cold. Last night was the first night I think it snowed in Toronto. So I mean,
we bundled up. So wait a minute. Men don't shave, or Movember, they keep the mustache, don't shave, and everything like that.
I feel like I can't speak for all females, but I feel like I don't shave during the winter season too because I want to be extra warm. And I don't know.
Wait, you don't shave? What?
I do.
Wait, hold on.
Wait.
Do I even ask what you don't shave?
No.
You said you don't shave. Do you have a beard?
I'm just saying I like to grow a little extra fur for the season of winter.
Where's your fur?
No, hair. Sorry, I like to grow a little extra hair.
You're growing hair? Look at your hair. Turn around.
I'm not gonna turn all the way around.
But how long's your hair?
Depends. When I straighten it, it's like down to my back. It's not that long. You know what? Compared to a lot of people's, it's not that long. Like,
no, wait a minute. You need longer than it is now as for the winter?
Yes. So I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of different things that men and women do during the winter that are completely
all right.
different.
So here's another question. We'll get to lavish here. I like you made no sense there. All right. So here's another question. Ladies with earrings, they wear the big hoops, the small hoops, the rectangular hoops, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. The other day you were wearing big hoops, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that uncomfortable for a lady to like you wear it, but like if you're gonna have a big hoop hanging to your neck, isn't that uncomfortable?
Absolutely not. I feel like when it goes with the fashion, when it goes with your outfit or anything like that, it doesn't matter. The bigger the hoop, the better. So I don't know. It's just like asking
The
me.
better.
The bigger the better, and
That's
it's just
what
like
they
asking.
always say about me.
Oh my gosh. And like I feel like when it comes like just like with buns, the bigger the better. It's like asking me, do bigger buns bother you? No, I feel like the smaller, it depends what goes with the
Bigger
outfit.
buns bother you?
No, my bun is always usually big. I should wear a bun on.
You're saying bun and not bum.
BUN as in nutcracker.
Nutcracker. All right. What a way to start. You're growing a little bit of fur. You're talking about nutcrackers. You're talking about bum. All right. Where are you going today with this? You talk about you. This is perfect for a tomorrow segment because tomorrow the orange person is out or he gets elected. We're bringing in an all-star panel tomorrow. And what's my when we bring in somebody, what do I always say? Come on, what's that song? Come on.
Reunited and it feels okay, Joe.
Yes, Demetra Margos. By the way, who you can watch at 7:30 tonight. The Spike. Yes, 7:30 tonight. The only volleyball TV show, weekly TV show with a champion. With a champion. Check her out 7:30 here on the Barn Burner TV network, ZINGOTV channel 250, and the H.E.R network channel 251. All right. So you want to start off with COVID, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number one, just so we don't get emails and calls or whatever, you do not have it.
No, absolutely not.
Have you been tested?
Have I been tested? I've been getting like the little test, test when you go into stores and stuff when it's like a health kind of checkup. I've been getting my temperature.
Test. I'm not talking about a pregnancy test. I'm talking about what? You go in stores, you're pregnant. Yes or no? I don't
Not the pregnancy test. When you have the thermometer, they put it at your head and they're like, oh, do you have a fever? I've done those ones, but I actually have to go.
Put it at your head. They either stick it up your, you know what, or right here underneath your armpit. That's it.
That's so what's this one called? The one that they put at your forehead.
Like this. You don't have it. See, I just tested myself. Like I don't.
That's how you tested yourself, Joe. You haven't got tested.
I got the magic fingers. Okay, magic fingers.
Oh my gosh.
Or is it never? Whatever. All right. So go ahead. Talk about COVID. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I wanted to. So the first thing I want to mention is kind of like sports news related. So I don't know how to elaborate on this, but I'm really hoping that you do. So here I'm going to put you on the spot like how you do me all the time. So Justin Turner is back in Los Angeles, and in less than a week after he's tested positive for COVID at the World Series in Texas, like I know there's like a whole bunch of like things going on, like talking about like how did he even quarantine properly? What's going on? Like how did he even like transport to like kind of like the West Coast there and everything? So I don't know if you can talk a little bit about that, but do you know about this whole thing with Justin Turner and like everyone's just saying like it's a scandal or a crisis or this or this or this, but what's going on, Joe?
All right. For somebody who does not want to talk about sports today, you're bringing the first topic is sports. Not bad.
It's just for you. It's for you. I'm trying to like.
You want to know what's for me? You want to know what's for me? I'll tell you later on what's for me. All right. So Justin Turner, of course, LA Dodger World Series champion now. In Game 6, that's last, I believe it was last Tuesday, 8 days ago. He gets notified in the dugout in the seventh inning of Game 6. So 7 innings goes by, nothing. He gets notified. that he has tested positive for COVID. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They immediately pull him out of the game, tell him to sit in, the locker room or whatever. The Dodgers win the World Series. LA Dodgers beat the Tampa Bay Rays. Shout out to Steve Carney, WDAE radio in Tampa Bay, Florida. Um, they beat the Tampa Bay Rays. Then, of course, you win the championship. What do? You party like it was 1967, like the Maple Leafs winning the Stanley Cup. So what does he do? Immediately forgets everything they say. Do not go on the field. Social distance, quarantine yourself. No, he goes out there, without a mask, celebrates everything. And here's the key point. He goes out there, takes the picture with all his teammates, and hand in hand, like, your hand around the guy's, neck and stuff like that. His manager, without mask, and his manager just came back from cancer. All right. So again, the Major League Baseball has not ruled yet about the situation. What are they going to do? Because, it has to go through the Players Association. But this is a cause for concern because he could have infected his teammates.
Mm-hmm.
He could have infected the manager who just came back from cancer. If you've seen shots of this, he was on the field kissing his wife, which, okay, yeah, but
it's his wife though, so I get it. Like, every couple's in quarantine, but
here's the other stuff. Tampa was also on the field. He could have infected the other team as well. Okay, now a question that nobody's talking about it, so I'm going to talk about it because I talk about what people don't talk. This is what Barn Burner is. The H.E.R Network is. We do stuff, not normal stuff, and we do stuff, and we get to the point. That's why I'm sending you missed your flight or whatever. You had to do your makeup or whatever to Washington, but tomorrow you're going to be there. So why isn't nobody talking? If there was a bubble in Texas, you're not supposed to go out. How did he get COVID? How did he get COVID? How you're supposed to be in a bubble, all right? A bubble. NHL had a bubble. Not one case in 3 months. The NBA had a bubble. Not one case in 3 months as well.
Joe, I don't even mean to stop you there, but I feel like there are some celebrities who have been in quarantine and have like ordered takeout or something, and then automatically, like, through, I don't know if the food or whatever precautions have got it. Like, I'm thinking of Doja Cat right now, who comes to my mind, and how she tested positive or whatever because of, like, takeout food and stuff. So, even if he hasn't went out, maybe it's from takeout, maybe. Like, I'm just assuming.
Oh, okay, so he ordered takeout. So he ordered by himself food. There's this whole.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
This whole playoff system, okay, they played in, their ballpark and all that, but for the World Series, and for the championship series, they were in, in Texas there, okay? They were in Texas there, so they were in a bubble for about 3 weeks prior, okay? So I don't know. Nobody's talking about how does this guy get COVID, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, not only did he get COVID, he went out without a mask when they told him to stay and quarantine yourself. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I know that you work your whole life to make the World Series, Stanley Cup, Super Bowl, and all that. And the moment gets to you. Okay. The moment gets to you. But somebody, the security of Major League Baseball, hey, this guy's on the field, take him out.
Mm-hmm.
No, I got to go have a picture. I have to have celebration. This is what's so confusing about the whole situation. Nobody knows. Nobody knows how he got it. Nobody knows why they didn't control them. Put him, look, you're not moving here till that's it. Now, you're supposed to be quarantined, or maybe, just maybe, he had the Donald Trump steroid, the Donald Trump cure, whatever it is, because you're supposed to be quarantined for 2 weeks. Didn't I say this World Series ended off last Tuesday? And you're saying he's back in LA. So Tuesday to Monday, it is 6 days. So he took the Donald Trump treatment. Next thing you want to know, he went out on the field, okay, celebrated. And after that, I'm telling you, he took Secret Service's van and drove around and said, "Toodaloo, toodaloo! I am a World Series champion. Going to 7-Eleven. Oh, thank heaven! Toodaloo, toodaloo! I have COVID, but I'm a World Series champion." What is going on in this world?
Mm-hmm.
What is going
Oh,
on?
you couldn't have said it better yourself. I'm thinking right now too. And
I did say it myself. What do you mean I couldn't say it better myself? I am saying it.
You are saying it yourself. You know what I mean? I'm trying to say the phrase that everyone says. You know what I mean? I couldn't have said it better. I couldn't have said it better, Joe. As I before I was thinking, I'm like, oh, well, as long as I do my part, it's fine. But you know what? We're all in this together. So even for athletes and stuff like that, the fact that you were bringing up every single person he could have affected on that field, the one with cancer, the coach, the other people, like Tampa, whatever. I feel like this, this is how it spreads to it. Even though he was kissing his wife and stuff like that, wherever she goes after and who she mingles with, who she comes in contact with, you know what, it does spread. And this is how it happens, So I definitely wanted to bring that up today too. And like in my experience from Toronto and stuff, I wanted to talk about the stores and how they're trying to get creative.
We've just received a text message.
Who is it? Phil?
Who?
Phil? I know last time you said Phil said something. So
no, it's Josh Allen.
Okay.
Josh Allen. And he says, watching the Barn Burner Halloween special Saturday night was great. Kudos to Sam for nailing all 3 NFL predictions right. You got all 3 NFL games right. By the way, if you play Pro Line and a $10 bet, you could have made $200 on that. I'm just saying.
Wow, was that the Halloween episode? Oh, that's when I was what do you call it? Scar from Lion King. And I wish I was the fortune teller that day, so it looks more predictable there.
Josh Allen, of course, the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. You picked Buffalo. Buffalo won 24-21. Thank you.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm not so dumb after all. Maybe I'm smart, Joe.
So later on in the show, our producer's favorite team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, go into New York to take on the New York Football Giants, who haven't won since the Maple Leafs won the last time they won the Stanley Cup. Of course, Tampa Bay has some guy named Tom Brady, almost as good as me. But Tom Brady, you're going to pick that game as we close it out, because I know our producer, Teresa, wants to know your pick because she wants to bet $100 on it. Yes, Teresa. Yes, Teresa's a gambler. She gambles that the Chicago Blackhawks will win the Stanley Cup year after year after year after year after year. They won't, but she gambles. She also thinks that Jonathan Toews is better than Connor McDavid. He's not, but that's what she thinks. She says Eduardo Harari does not have a bad show. It's terrible show. See, come on. All right. So go ahead. Sorry for cutting you off. I just had to make that point.
No worries. No worries. Definitely we'll do that at the end of the show today. But continue on the conversation with COVID. A lot of people, it was snowing last night for the first time in Toronto. I was like, oh my gosh.
Are you happy? Are you happy?
I was actually pretty excited. Like the song that always comes in my head when I see snow is "It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas." Do you know what I'm talking about from Home Alone?
Or how about "Let It Snow"? Come on.
Oh yeah. I love those ones.
You thought I was gonna say "Let It Go" like Frozen.
Let it go, yeah. We'll do an episode where Joe sings "Let It Go," guys.
No, wait a minute, hold on. But first, after Halloween, you know what comes after? Already, Christmas movies. Go and watch the Hallmark Channel for Christmas movies. You could see people. You're minding your own business, and people are talking about tearful Christmas movies all over the world and all that. And look what by chance, the night after Halloween, it's snowing, and it was snowing like crazy here for a good hour. It was like these big snowflakes, like it looked like cotton balls. All right.
Oh my gosh. I literally just digged out my toboggan. I should have brought it on with me over here too.
Tobogganing?
Yeah, I love it. Sledding. I know when I was in Ottawa on campus, we used to take our mattresses and then just bring it outside. But that was so ghetto. What were we thinking?
Hold on. You took your and now as opposed to taking your mattress, because you can't take your mattress now. Why can't you take your mattress now?
You gotta be kidding me, Joe. You gotta be kidding me. I cannot take my mattress outside. It look crazy out here. In Ottawa, there's more landscape, so not everyone can see you. Here, this is like the city type in Toronto, so everyone will be like, Is there a fire? What's going on? Why is she bringing her mattress outside? Like, it'll be crazy.
Tell them to mind their own business.
You want me to just go tell them mind your own business? Not even mind your own business. Go watch the Barn Burner TV network on ZINGOTV, channel 250.
Now you're rubbing off the right way. Finally, that deserves an ovation. All right, deserves an ovation. And besides giving you an ovation, I got to give a shout out to all the ladies yesterday who had shows here on the Barn Burner TV network, the H.E.R network, ZINGOTV 250, 251. Tell It Like It Is, their debut, really great stuff. Okay, then club tracks, good guests, everything like Tanya Mullen. Big up to Tanya Mullen. Big up Tanya Mullen. I like saying her like Tanya Mullins. All right, oh, come on. And then tee it up. All these hockey players really go out. I don't say this usually. Go out of your way. Check that show out. Because Toronto 6 head coach Digit Murphy, the head coach, was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Try to spell that. Phenomenal. Amazing. Outstanding. Fantastic. These are just Spanish words that Eduardo, I taught him this week. Okay. So look, okay. But I'm telling you, for a coach to come on our network, that's a big coup. So Brooke and Lindsay really did a great job there, but go out of your way, check out the Toronto 6 head coach, Digit Murphy. Then, of course, we had the TKO Countdown, Knockout, Single Pringle, all these shows, really, really great stuff. And, of course, go out of your way to check out the Barn Burner Live Halloween edition. But go ahead, and you know what? For all the ladies I'm not even mentioning, we got to check out Demetra's today at 7:30 and Leah's show, Beyond Wellness. I love that name. I came up with that name. You like that? 8:30. Check it out. You talked to Leah on Saturday, and it looks like she told you what to do with your hair, and your hair looks nice. Yeah. Is it softer? Let me see.
Softer, longer, everything. Oh my goodness. I definitely had so much fun talking to everybody there. And yes, when I was talking to Leah as well, she was telling me you guys should really tune into her show. She was telling me how she's going to start doing workouts with her baby, because it's like the weight of it. And I said I was going to use my puppy. So, I feel like you can find something.
You have a puppy?
I have a puppy. Yeah.
What's the name of your puppy?
Oreo. She's black and white, and like the first time we got her, we started feeding her Oreo because she looked like one, and then the doctor says you can't give dogs chocolate, and we're like, oh my gosh. So like it was just a bad outcome, but it was fine.
Your puppy, I love puppies. I love puppies. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. I honestly, I do love puppies, but you know what? I don't know if I could say this, but it's mine. Shih Tzus. All right. I really like Shih Tzu. Do you know Shih Tzu? What type of breed is your puppy?
She is half cockapoo, half my siblings know this. I don't really know, but she's really curly. She's one of those small dogs that can't grow bigger. She's like
Where's your dog here? You didn't even check your background. At the end of the show, get your dog here. And what's the name? What's the name of the dog again?
Oreo, like Oreo cookies, Oreo. Right?
Now you're making me hungry. Oreo. All right. So did anybody who, if they went out for Halloween, did you get an Oreo cookie? Send me a message here, and we'll at the end of the show, if you did or if you didn't, I'll read it. Okay, go ahead, Sam. Enough with
I was trying to interject there and talk about something too, just as you were on the topic about the H.E.R network, hardworking, empowering, and resilient on ZINGOTV channel 251. I wanted to have a couple of the guests from that show, from all the women from the network kind of come on here little by little, one by one, peep in and talk about their shows. So this is such an amazing opportunity for you guys to kind of get to know what's out there. We have Reiki to beauty and health to single Pringle online dating to teeing it up, talking about your business. So I feel like there's so many different things, and I'm gonna get a couple of guests to come on here as well. So enjoy that. And I'm also on a new show.
All right, hold on.
I was literally gonna say the new show. Am I going too fast, Joe? Tell me. So
you gotta relax. Online dating. Have you ever done it?
Absolutely. I mean, quarantine has been dry, Joe. I had to do it. I had to.
Dry.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, this okay. So you have done online dating. Okay.
Yes, Joe.
When's the last time you went on an online date? I don't know. Do you go on an online date? If you're online, do you date?
I think before COVID, I feel like after COVID like hit and all the precautions came in place, I got really scared because I'm like, I don't even want to say how guys are because I don't
No,
want
I
to say
don't know
that
how
like
guys are. I'm a guy, so tell me how.
I know, but I feel like with guys that like I tend to go out with, they tend to get a little bit more. I think my kindness gives them the
Okay,
the,
hold on.
Oh, I feel like I'm getting into personal matters now.
Yes, we're gonna get a little bit personal here, okay? The type of guys you go out with. So tell the world because Josh Allen's looking. Tell the world, Josh Allen, $1 million quarterback,
Oh
million
wow,
quarterback, not married, no girlfriend. Yeah,
86? No,
Huh?
80? No, 80 is what like
I
mid
did
range.
not say that.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking the range.
The guy's
No.
you're older than him. The guy's 22 years old, 6'5", 260 pounds, 50 million, $15 million a year.
Okay. Okay.
You're all
Sorry.
right.
It's just
So
it just sounds like a little
call,
childish, but I'll
let me
try.
call my friend Eduardo, the 97-year-old, and that he has a better chance than Josh Allen, right? What is going on with you? Stop the gimmick. I can't believe you're gonna take a 90-year-old guy over a 23-year-old hunk who makes $15 million.
No, I'm not saying that,
All
Joe.
right,
I'm just
you know what you need? You
help.
need online dating. You need the lady from Single Pringle. What's her name?
Deanna. Oh, Deanna.
Yeah, Deanna. All right, Deanna, Single Pringle here, 3 o'clock Sundays on the Barn Burner TV network, Zingo TV channel 250, and also the Her Network channel 251. Single Pringle, Deanna, you're more than welcome to come on here. Also, you talked about Reiki, right?
Yes.
Now I'm going to. I have done Reiki, right? I have done Reiki. Now
I swear you told me after how
no, I
many
haven't.
years.
I listen. I'll get to it. You here. This is how you do Reiki. Everybody who's watching, what is this? Everybody who's watching here, close your eyes. Close your eyes. All right.
Wait, me too.
You're opening your eyes. The number
Me
one.
too. No, you said everyone who's watching, but like I'm on with you. So.
No. You gotta close. You're setting the example for everybody.
Okay, absolutely.
Yes.
Everybody, eyes shut.
Close your eyes. All right. Now pretend you're in a place with like a gray background. Yes. And
Okay,
listening to
great.
the voice.
Can it be silver? No. Okay, go ahead.
I can't do. I'm telling you. Look now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, and your chakras are just flowing, and you don't have a care in the world. But it's snowing, and it's snowing.
Joe, what are you trying to do? Like, my heart's skipping a beat out here.
All right. All right. So that's
That is not Reiki, guys. Do not.
Her show debuts Living in the Now with Julie Hinton Green. Her show debuts tomorrow on the Barn Burner TV network, Single TV channel 250, the Her Network channel 251, tomorrow at 11 a.m. Go out of your way to watch that show. She's the best in Reiki, period. End of story. That's it.
She dressed up for Halloween too, guys. It was so cute, and I feel like she just the camera didn't do her justice, but definitely tune in as Joe was saying. Like I'm actually excited. Joe, did you actually experience Reiki though? Like be honest.
No, I haven't. She's been after me. I know Julie. Okay, I know Julie for again about 23, 24 years. All right, and there's nobody better. And Leah, who's doing it tonight, Beyond Wellness, really, you gotta like these shows that we're bringing you. Nobody, not Fox, not NBC, not CBS, not ABC, not CBC, not CTV, not City TV, not Samantha Television that you could check her out on Samantha Media at Instagram has it. All right, and some other Samanthas on Instagram or whatever. But like, look, not anybody has the programming we have. And like you said, tee it up. Really great show last night. Okay, so I'll be quiet for 10 seconds. Go ahead, promote other shows if you want.
Yeah, no, I was definitely looking at the personalities from the other shows too. It's not just about their content, but you'll see so many diverse personalities. I felt like I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have some of these women on my show. They're amazing, but I definitely want you guys to tune in, and I will probably not talk more about it, but I will get them to come and on and talk about it as well, since like they know more about it and everything like
You know
that.
what
But
show I want to be on?
which one?
I want to be sitting down with Jess. I want to be sitting down with Jess Wednesdays at 7:30. You know, I have big hopes. I scared you there. Big hopes for sit down with Jess. Must watch TV. Her first guest was Steve Carney, the Hall of Famer, WDA in Tampa Bay, Florida. So really good show. Okay, now enough interrupting. You don't interrupt me here. I'm asking you a question. All right.
Yeah.
You said you want to talk about COVID. Are we done with COVID?
I guess the only thing I was gonna say was that a whole bunch of tours from celebrities are canceled, and like how, you know, restaurants are getting creative with, you know, adding in tents and stuff like that, and how, like, you know, a lot of the food courts have kind of shut down because there's no eating allowed now that we're back getting set back by the cases that have went up. But other than that, you know,
When you
since
go
it
to
just
a food court, what do you eat?
well, I usually go for, like, I know a lot of people want to go for the fast food that's like McDonald's or KFC or whatever, but I usually go towards like Caribbean Queen and like, you know, like like I feel like, you know, the Chinese food or
You
Jamaican
like
foods or
curry
whatever,
rice, huh?
the fried rice, the
Yeah.
chicken, you know, like the sauced up chicken, the
What
jerk.
about ackee and saltfish and
They're not
curry
going to sell that
gold?
in the food court, Joe.
Yeah, you do. What? No, I'm saying, why don't they? There's an open look. COVID, open up.
I feel like when it comes to that though, if they're going
You
to start
like
selling like
dumplings. I know you like dumplings.
home food, if they're gonna sell soul food in a food court, then they're gonna have to do for every culture, not just like the Caribbean. Like obviously,
Yeah,
you know.
I know you like falafels. All right, so like, look, have you ever had a falafel?
Have I ever had a falafel? Yeah, I believe once.
Once, yeah, I believe. So you don't even know if it was falafel or not.
Joe, why do you have to dissect every single thing I say and be
Look,
like,
I'm not dissecting. You said I believe. It's like I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky. Instead, okay, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. You know what? Nobody cares because I know I can fly. I just take an Air Canada and I fly. All right? I believe I can fly. I will fly. All right?
yeah,
That's it.
yeah,
That's it. That's right. Okay, so we're done with COVID. What else do
yes.
you want to talk about?
Oh my goodness. Obviously, the election. This is tomorrow, everyone. Oh my goodness. If you haven't gone out, please go out and vote. I know like some of my Toronto fans, like not Toronto fans, but Toronto watchers.
If you would have voted, who would you vote for?
I would vote. I wish I could vote for just Kamala Harris, but Joe Biden is promising a lot of.
Why are you voting for Joe Biden? Because of his first name, right?
Yes, Joe, because of his first name. But yours is Joseph. I don't think his is Joseph Biden.
That's his real name, Joseph Biden.
I thought it was just Joe. You know what? I'm starting to.
What do you call me?
Has short names anymore.
What do you call me? You don't call me Joseph. You call me Joe. What does everybody call him? Joe. But when he gets inaugurated, it will be Joseph Biden.
President Joseph Biden. That has a nice ring to it. President Biden.
Well, it would be Joseph Basic President. All right. It does say that on the barn burner. And the CEO, Daniel Mullins, big up, Daniel Mullins. All right. So, like, look, but honestly, we'll be all over. What, like I said, we're gonna have Reunited and Feel So Good. Demetra Margos, who I'm getting a bad vibe. She's not gonna wear orange in favor of that orange person running the office right now.
Oh my goodness. You know she's political though. I love hearing her opinions on it.
Yes. And now you want to talk about who's in the office or whatever. I'm gonna seriously, let's be serious 1 second. If the orange fellow loses tomorrow, do you think he walks away quietly? Or will there be lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit calling Russia and calling Putin and saying, "Yet, do the vote, yet." Come on. Come on. That's what what do you think will happen?
Honestly, I was reading on a couple of articles that were saying that if he does lose, there is going to be a whole bunch of lawsuits and charges and different things, like, that's digging into his past. I feel like as president, he's been like covered and sheltered a lot, just because he has that privilege to just get by. But with everything going on, like, I know a lot of people are scared though if he does win. Like he even says, like, after the election, how he wants to fire Fauci, which is that the amazing doctor that's been in the States trying to warn people to, take the precautions to stay inside, to isolate, and everything like that. And even like Joe, he wants to build another wall. And this is not by the border. He wants to build it right outside of the White House.
My question to Mr. Orange. All right.
Mr. Orange. Joe, would you call him that if he was on here?
I would call him that, yes.
Oh,
Donald,
not?
okay. Donald J. Is his name J. Trump? Donald J. Trump, J for Joseph. Donald J. Trump, if you're watching this from the Oval Office in your washroom, when I know you're tweeting and all that, okay? I urge you to come on the Barn Burner TV network, the H.E.R network, here on ZINGOTV channel 250, 251. And when you come on, I'll gladly be in Sam's spot, and I will ask you the question that everybody's scared to ask you. All right? Everybody's scared to. Do you want to know that question?
Yes. What's the question, Joe?
Do Black Lives Matter? Donald.
I don't want to hear him answer that.
Yes. Now, another thing, okay? So what happens, just let's say if he wins, how is the world going to be November 4th? Is there going to be a world? Is there going to be peace, love, happiness? We're heading into Christmas, Hanukkah, Ramadan, Kwanzaa, all this. It's the season of giving. Sam is going to give me like Hanukkah, right? You get 8 presents. So I want a present 8 times. And here it is.
We're only on 3 times a week, Joe. So how are you going to say
no. This is what I'm saying. So 2 presents, 2.5 presents a day, but those presents have to be, the math, come on. Those presents have to be over $30 each. And in turn, I will get you a present worth priceless. I'm telling you, well worth over $1,500. Well worth over 50.
I can already guess it. Some extra time on the Barn Burner TV network on ZINGOTV channel 250.
Seriously, no, I'm dead serious here. It's well worth over $1,500. It is something that you don't have that I know you want. I know you want, and for that matter,
have that I want. Can you tell me what it is so I can start
and hold on, I can't tell you because it's a present.
You gotta tell me, Joe. I hate surprises, Joe. You gotta tell me.
When the time comes.
No. Don't go all ancient on me. When the time comes.
No, I'm not saying. I have to see if you deliver the 8 presents.
But what if I deliver the 8 presents and you don't even get me what I want?
I'm telling you, I have that present.
How do you know what I want? How do you know what I want?
Listen, are you questioning Jolton Joe? Are you questioning Jolton Joe? When have I been wrong in 2021? When?
Okay. Wait, how much did you say it was worth more than?
More than $1,500. I'm not joking. Look in my eyes. There's no joke. Look, I'm not laughing. I'm not thinking. More than.
Is this the violin?
Violin? No. What violin? I don't have a violin. What am I going to do with a violin? I take it and smash it over Ronaldo's head. A violin.
Yeah, you're right. The aloe vera plant is not even.
And everybody who watched Barn Burner Live, the Halloween edition, said, "What's the thing you said you wanted?"
The aloe vera plant.
Yeah, the aloe vera plant. It's not that. It's not that. I can tell you this. I'm serious. I'm not going to give it away. This is priceless. This only certain people have. And
gosh, it's a Grammy, isn't it?
What?
It's a Grammy.
That I don't go through toilets for that. Okay, I don't go through toilets for that. Okay, I'm telling you, I don't. Maybe Eduardo does, but I don't. All right,
Oh my
so like,
gosh.
okay, it's priceless, and I told you it's well, and maybe I said 1,500. Maybe it's 15,000. I should get it. I should get it looked at. I'm telling you, it's not a car.
Looked at?
Yeah.
What are you talking
Like
about? Why would you get something looked at?
Appraised. I'm telling you. I'm not joking with you.
You can give me the first letter of what it's called.
First letter, what it's called?
Uh-huh.
A. It's a 4 words, and the first word starts with an A. She's looking.
Aloe vera.
What?
Aloe vera.
No, it does start. It start with an A, but it's not aloe vera plant. No, but the second word is P. The second word is P.
Apricot. Mm.
Apricot. Yeah, It's apricot's worth $20,000. Yeah, I want to know what kind of apricot you have.
A-P? No, there's nothing that I want that starts with an A and P. I don't think so, Joe.
Yes, it is. It's not A and P, the supermarket. All right, that used to be
Appendix?
before you were born.
Appendix, like.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you an appendix. You have one?
That is worth a lot.
Yeah. Well, what do you need an appendix for? Do you have one?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you don't need another one.
So then I don't know. I don't know what you're getting me, Joe. That just sounds really suspicious.
Not suspicious. Not nothing. I'm telling you.
AP.
You need to finally come through. I'll tell you what. 8 presents.
Appeal. I don't know what you're talking about. It's 4 letters and it's AP is the first 2 letters.
No, I said 4 words. The first word.
Oh, 4 words.
Yeah, the first start with an A. The second word starts with a P. The third word starts with an O. And the fourth word starts with M. There you go. I'm looking at it. It's actually
a piece of
a piece of. No, you're wrong.
Well, I don't know what this is. I don't know what kind of gift is that. And I'm literally.
But I will not. I will not give it to you until you bring me and give me 8 presents. Each present worth over $30. You could tag for our good friend Dimitra, who's going to be on here. Dimitra will be on here tomorrow. Other family members, let's call it that, from the H.E.R network and from the Barnburner TV network could be tag team it up or whatever. I'm telling you, this thing, I don't give it to everybody. You deserved it. You were a great co-host.
I deserved over $15,000 worth of a gift.
Yeah. I don't know why you're laughing.
I mean, you could just give me the money.
Well, it's not, I'm not, show me the money, all right? This is not Tom Cruise, even though I'm better looking. But look, this is not Tom Cruise, okay? I'm telling you, look in my eyes. I'm not joking with you.
I'm looking, Joe.
I'm not joking.
But you know what? You're right. I feel like all these celebrations are coming up. Like Halloween just finished, so we're on to the next. I already went to the Dollarama today, and the aisles are stacking up. The Christmas is just coming out. They're putting it on sale.
Do you do Christmas tree in your place?
Of course I do a Christmas tree at my place.
That means no, you're looking around like.
Wait. No, because I'm in my room. But no, of course.
When do you put up the Christmas tree?
We didn't put it up yet.
No, when do you put it up?
We put it up, I think, probably the starting of December. I think November's a little bit too early. So, maybe late November.
Are you inviting me to Christmas dinner?
Christmas dinner?
Yeah, are you inviting me for Christmas dinner? Since Christmas dinner this year is going to be through Zoom here. Okay? Through Zoom. You're going to eat, and I'm going to be singing all these Christmas songs. No.
You want me to do a special Christmas episode?
No. The Christmas is, when is Christmas? Friday. I think it's a Friday.
Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah, and
Christmas.
Thursday, Barnburner Live, New Year's Eve, all night. Samantha's going to do an all-nighter First one in the world. You don't have plans for New Year's Eve. And even if you had plans.
How do you know I don't have plans?
I know you, okay? Look, even if you had plans with these 97-year-olds, they're in bed at 6 p.m. All right? So, like, look, come on.
6:30, Joe. Get it right. 6:30.
That leaves you 5.5 hours to party like it was 1999. Right? But come on, you don't say anything about my good Noel. I don't know the rest of the song. Like, come on. What's your favorite Christmas song?
I'm gonna say it's from. I told you what my favorite movie was. Let me see if you remember. Do you remember?
No, I don't.
It's The Grinch Who Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey.
That's my daughter's favorite song, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, because it looks like the Grinch, right?
Oh my gosh, no. But I feel like some of my favorite songs are probably from there. Pardon?
What was the song?
Some of my favorite songs are probably from there, but I do like the regular jingles that play around Christmas.
How much money in royalties already did Mariah Carey get for one day after Halloween? Already the Christmas. What Mariah Carey's? You saw the commercial already. Okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, tell me the song. Come on.
What, the All I Want for Christmas? I can't even hit the high notes.
Present. Just say it.
Is 8 presents?
No, those present worth over I'm telling you it's priceless, but if I get it a praise, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 2,000 to 4,000.
Joe, you're really intriguing me with this. You gotta stop. Like, now I just can't even speak. I'm just like, I was gonna talk about the Black Lives Matter protest that's been going on.
Go ahead. We got
I was going to, but now my head is wrapped around.
Stop thinking about presents. All you think is about presents. All you think about, look, even our producer says it's 5 minutes. Stop thinking about presents for 5 minutes and let's talk about Black Lives Matter. All right.
I just wanted to say,
person.
No, but I mean, since we're on the topic of Christmas, okay, like, I'll just briefly talk about it. I feel like the news hasn't been covering a lot of the protests that's been going on with the Black Lives Matter. And, the police have still been on the streets in the States, and they've still been, like, speaking out and stuff like this. And I think this has to do with probably why he wants to build a wall right outside the White House. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of disrespectful, though, because it's kind of like dismissing Black voices in a way. But, like, I guess it's just to keep everyone out. But, who knows? But yes, please go out and vote. I know a lot of, I don't know if I should say this on here, Joe, but a lot of adult entertainment websites are not even letting you watch videos or anything like that until you vote. They literally have, like, strict restrictions.
How do you know that? No. This is longer than 4 minutes. Our producer. How do you know? No. How do you know that adult websites are not letting you go until you? What adult websites have you been visiting?
What are you talking about, Joe? It's just from the articles. The articles have been saying it. So that's what's been reporting that. How
often do you look at the articles on adults' websites a day? How many times?
Oh, yeah, maybe just 2 to 3 times, maybe. 3 times if that is the max, but 2
times a day. I thought you're dry. Come on. 3 times a day. Oh my God.
Okay, no, 3 times a day is a lot. That's a lot.
You just said 3 times a day. All right.
I said that's the max. That's the most I would ever do.
No, but okay. So that's the max. So you do it twice. Yeah,
twice.
No, not 3 minutes. Well, we're going long.
No, 3 minutes. 3 minutes is fine. I'm counting down seconds.
We got a lot to talk about in this 3 minutes. All right.
We don't, Joe. I'm just letting you know.
For our producer, who I'm telling you, we're going to go 3 minutes and 14 seconds. So, like, look, for our producer, we said, who's the pick? Tampa Bay or the New York Giants? Who's your pick?
Let's see. This is what I really want to say Tampa because it's not her favorite.
You're going to say, Joe, why don't you go first? Because you have no idea who's going to go, and then you copy me. Just say that this is her act all the time. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are led by Tom Brady. Tampa Bay should be winning. The spread is 12.5. Tampa Bay will win by 21 points. To make our producer happy, do not tell me 2 minutes. I just said to make you happy. Do not tell me no more minutes. All right. Tampa Bay will win 31-13. What do you say?
You think 31-13?
Yeah, 31-13. What, did I stutter? Okay, I'll do
I think Tampa will probably get somewhere in. I mean, is the Giants really that bad? 13?
Just pick. We got 2 minutes left. Just
okay,
pick.
Okay. I think Tampa will probably get somewhere within the 20s. So I'm gonna say the number, maybe like 21 or 23. 21-23, something within that, and then you know the math, how it ratios out.
Okay, you're confusing everybody. All right, just say Tampa's gonna win.
Tampa's gonna win, and I think they are gonna win with either 21, 22, or 23 points. That's what I'm saying. Is that so confusing?
Either 21, 22, or 23 points. Usually, when you say the score, it's Tampa Bay 23.
Okay, Tampa Bay
Giants
23.
13. Something like that.
Tampa Bay 23. Giants, I'm not sure, but 28-10 to 10.
See, she is a good producer. I just said 31.
She knows. I feel like I should watch now.
She is such a good producer that she's going to be wrong by 3 points. It's going to be 31-13. She says 28-10. So it's 3 points either way.
Joe, why do you say it so confident? Like you read it upon an article and you're like, nope, it's going to be.
I write all these scripts. Tom Brady will throw 4 touchdown passes. Rob Gronkowski will catch 1. Ronald Jones will go for about.
What website is this, Joe? What website are you looking at?
5 yards. And producer Teresa, if I'm right, you're buying me a steak dinner. Secondly, yes. Okay.
First, the 8 gifts. Now steak dinners?
I eat steak. Samantha eats Popeyes. All right. We established that. Now, we're going to close this out. Tomorrow, it's a big day in the United States, but we're going to close this out with one thing. Okay. Vote. If you're watching in the United States, vote. Also in Canada, please wear your poppies. Go out and get your poppies. Remember Movember. Look, you're going to, I don't know. I'll shave when it gets itchy. But do you want to know? What I'm going to get Sam, Demetra, and everybody? Stay tuned tomorrow. I will reveal the present that's worth over. And for Teresa, too, our producer, I'll get Teresa a $2,000 present. Sam a $2,000 present. Demetra, it's in Vancouver, so maybe less than 2,000, maybe like 500.
I thought mine was 15,000, Joe.
Yeah, it could be 15,000. It could be 20.
You just said 2,000.
I will. I will not only reveal it. I may even show it tomorrow. Stay tuned for another edition of Lavish. Thank you to our producer. Thank you to Samantha. Tomorrow we'll be back more serious because it is the election, and Samantha will vote for Orange. Thank you, Samantha.
Oh my goodness. Bye, Joe.